Far from remaining at a safe distance, crowds gather in their thousands at Yanshui Festival in Taiwan, all with the common aim of trying to get hit by the fireworks. The Yanshui Beehive Festival has been given the title of the third largest folk celebration in the world. It's also Taiwan's largest religious event. It's also been named as one of the world's top 10 most dangerous festivals, as well as one of the top 10 best festivals. And yet, you've probably never heard of it. Today, as you watch from a safe distance behind your screens, I take you deep inside the beehive to experience the intense sights, sounds, and smells at this unique festival, and receive the famous baptism of fireworks, so you don't have to. This festival takes place over 2 days, but it's the final day that's the most epic. And, of course, that's the day that we are going to today. Yanshui is located just a short journey away from where I live in Tainan. So, I am actually a little bit nervous about what we're doing today, where I'm taking you guys. I just hope I'm prepared. Firstly, we've got to get the train to a place called Xining, where I will meet my friends who will pick me up and go to a very exciting place. So this place that we're going to is actually pretty intense, and I did basically an Instagram post to see who would dare to come with me, because the stuff that I've read about it, yeah, it's pretty intense even for my standards. So luckily enough, I did find someone who not only would go with me, but who has actually been before, so they can show me the ropes and also help me prepare the necessary things. Okay, just arrived at Xining now. Just gotta find my friends and then get going. Hello! For this video, I got together 2 local friends to show me the ropes, help me prepare, and hopefully keep each other safe. And have some fun, of course. It's tricky to get close to Yanshui during this time, as traffic control will be implemented in the downtown area, but we have a plan.
We got a friend is living inside, so he can get the pass. But if we don't have this friend and we living in other street, and we have to stop our car in the very long way, so we got to walk so many times on it. But we can get a pass, so we can just drive it to inside.
太棒了. Nice. So it's your first time going?
Actually, it's my second time, but last time I not do the crazy like this.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just stand far from it. and see all the crazy guys inside. But this time, I'm gonna be the crazy guy.
你有去过了吗
I'm ready for fire.
我还没去过，
还没去过，感觉怎么样？
很兴奋啊！
耶！不会害怕吗？
不会啊，很开心。
On the days of the festival, the whole town prepares to welcome the thousands that travel to take part. You can expect packed streets and fireworks being set off everywhere. There are also street vendors who will sell you full protective outfits for those who came unprepared. A full suit will set you back around 2,000 NTD, or over $60 US. 多少钱？ 超贵哦。The festival is no joke, and you should genuinely be prepared at all times, not just when you're standing near a wall of fireworks. It's recommended to have a full helmet, a towel around your neck, cardboard protectors, many layers, and a fireproof coat. Two famous dishes to try in Yanshui are yimian and pig's head. I wasn't feeling too adventurous today, so we stuck with the yimian. Traditional noodles usually made with pork, gravy, and spring onions. They can be found throughout Taiwan, but Yanshui does them like nowhere else. What are we eating?
盐水意面
Ooh, 什么东西呢？
It's kind of noodle. Dried noodle.
Dried noodle? Doesn't sound very good.
Zoediscovers.
What is special about Yanshui Yimian?
I think the special one is actually I don't know. It may be the first time I eat it.
Okay.
我也不知道。
你也不知道，好吧。
Maybe you can ask me after we eat.
Okay, let's try. Yanshui itself is a little quaint town. It used to be a fishing hub. The name means salt water. Being one of Taiwan's oldest towns, it's well worth getting here early to have a stroll through its old streets, enjoy the early period buildings which were once merchants' houses, and to visit the Octagon Building, a two-floor building constructed in 1847. The building is an interesting piece of architecture, and the second floor is made entirely of wood. We soaked up the atmosphere for a couple of hours, and noticeably, as the evening progressed, things were starting to get more exciting, as the crowds were getting more and the smell of smoke overpowered anything else going on. It was soon time for things to get very intense, very quickly. But firstly, you might be wondering what on earth this is all about. Well, this festival actually has an interesting history. It has its origins in the Qing dynasty. During Emperor Guangxi's reign, a plague broke out in Yanshui and many hundreds were dying or falling ill. At this time, there was no Western medicine to cure these illnesses, and it was normal to turn to deities for help. The people turned to Guanggong, the god of war. He instructed that the people on the final day of the Lunar New Year celebrations should circle the town with his statue. They should also set off fireworks along the way. It is said that after the townspeople did this, the town was cured of the disease, and thus the tradition has been upheld annually. Now, when fireworks pass through the town and inevitably hit both people and shops, it is said to bring good luck and great fortune in the coming year. This is why people stand in front of these walls of fireworks, trying to get hit. People devoted to religion also choose to build their own beehives, or the walls of fireworks. And this was our first experience in Yanshui Festival as we headed to the main area. We got caught up in a street as one of the many of these beehives was parading through on their way to the main area. These giant structures are known as beehives, as they are big walls full of fireworks. Once they're set off, they give off the sound of thousands of bees. It is said that only when someone builds a beehive for 3 or more consecutive years, they will only then begin to reap the benefits of their devotion. They can be pretty pricey at around $2,000 to build and about a 1 month of labor, but locals argue that the benefits gained from setting off their beehives far outweigh any losses during this time. One beehive can hold anything between 2,000 and 200,000 fireworks. And we were about to feel the wrath of this one.
你们准备好了吗？
Yes.
准备好啦。Very dark here. Lots going on, lots of people. I think she's about to go off.
First, the cart stops, and then should be prepared and opened. This takes some time, so we had a chance to chat to the crowd and get some tips from the locals.
那你有什么 tips 给我们吗？
Apparently, the trick is to jump.
哦，好。来不及了，没有用。已经完蛋了吗？哦。An incredible experience that was both terrifying and exhilarating. As soon as it began, it was over again. With a helmet full of smoke, ears ringing and adrenaline rushing, we slowly started to carry on our way towards the main area. As I mentioned in the beginning, the final night is the big night, and that's due to the festivities where everyone gathers for the big finale. In this main area, 5 big carts are prepared in the middle of a big space. Each will be set alight one at a time, from the outside moving closer in. As they get closer to the stage, they also get bigger and bigger, and the crowd follows them as they're lit up. In between the lighting of each, there are fireworks and other displays set off to make sure the sky is constantly kept alight. Okay, everyone is currently going towards these massive truck things because they're going to set off about 200,000 fireworks. How was your time being hit? 你有被抓到吗？有，怎么样啊？好玩哦！谢谢你们，我拍谁？It's absolutely mental here.
The main event kicks off at 9 PM and it's pretty intense from the get-go. If you're not in the middle of the crowd being hit by fireworks, you're probably recovering from just having been and attempting to get a good spot at the next one. Whether you want to experience it from the front line, sidelines, or much further back, each standpoint gives you a unique experience, and I'd recommend trying all 3, if you are well prepared.
Terrified the drone would be hit by fireworks any second, I decided to get down from the skies and instead take you deep inside the crowds to the front lines.
Out of my second one, out of the second one, and now everyone, the whole crowd, is all moving to go to the third one. They're my friends, I'm losing them. Oh, how was it, guys? How many times did you get hit?
I think 10 times at least.
10 times you got hit, yeah, right? Oh, my feet.
Keep fine.
Okay, now for the third one. 准备好了 Let's go, let's go.
Like most intense events, this one felt like it was over just as it started. As soon as we got out of the car, it was full on with people, the fireworks, and the smoke.
Oh! Good luck in the new year. Hansana. So it's supposedly finished, but there's still so much going on. I am so sweaty. I got hit so many times. It's a unique festival full of history and culture, and truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Okay.
So good.
Nice. Well needed. All I can taste is smoke.
Before we finish, I want to give a massive thank you to my patrons. Without you, producing videos like this would just not be possible. A big thank you to Clark, James, Charles, Alex, Simon, James Hickman, Yusuke Hata, Eric, Stephanie, The Boat Dwellers, and Paul Wilson. Thank you so much for your constant support for this channel. It really, really means a lot. If you want to consider becoming a patron and supporting this channel, then do head over to Patreon. You can find me there on zoediscovers, and you can find the link in the video description below. And if you want to show support for this channel but don't have any extra cash, then please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and leave a comment why not. Thank you so much, and tune in next week.